Hello and welcome to game number 2 here. We apologize. We had some trouble getting up and running, but looks like our live stream is just fine here.
Yeah, if you're just joining us, which, I mean, everybody kind of is because we didn't have it up for the first at-bat, Mike Antico did strike out looking on a 4-pitch at-bat. So that is all you've missed. Nothing too exciting. Thank you for joining us in the earlier game where the Miners won 11-1. And here for the second one.
That's Troy Wisniewski, and I'm Hunter Warning, and the Miners grabbed a nice bounce-back victory there. Really flying off the bat today. They won 11-1 in that first downing, and now Austin Bowl up. He's batting from the right side of the plate for game number 2. 2-2 the count now with one away. Top of the first inning. Preston Plavanich to pitch for the Oilers, and Austin Bowl knocks that one just past the shortstop for a single. So Austin Bowl 1 for 1 here in game number 2. And that will bring up Justin Ammons, who was playing designated hitter now in this second game after hitting a long one. Home run over the right field wall the first half today.
Yeah, real good drive there by Justin Ammons. I think we might have just taken him for granted a little bit. We never really talked about his power much, and he proved us wrong and smacked one for a solo shot over the right field fence.
Well, he had some trouble getting things going in the first exhibition games and then the first couple games against Chugiak Chinooks. Not that he wasn't playing well, it's just at the plate things were slow moving as he takes that one for a strike. On this road trip, he's kind of picked up the pace a little bit, gotten a couple of singles and moving around the base paths well. And as we said, hit a home run. So juice is starting to flow here in summer ball for Justin Ammons as Plavanich tosses over to first.
Yeah, I did talk a lot into Justin Ammons, bought into the hype, and he's definitely showed it here in this series at least. He was named the SEC Freshman of the Week in February, and that's like we talked about in the exhibition games. I mean, one of the power conferences there in college baseball.
1-1 the count now. Pitch. That one taken for ball 2. 2-1 the count now. Two-one pitch, swing, and a miss. That'll be strike number 2. In the field for game number 2 for the Oilers, Oliver Dunn at second. Caleb Hicks playing shortstop. John Thomas over at third base. In the 4 spot, Kip Moore, catcher. Ryan Smith out in right field. Josh Cogden will be the designated hitter. Matthew Acosta in left. John Vizcaino over at first. And Kellen Strom, the center fielder for the Oilers. Pitch, swing and a miss. Strike 3 for Justin Ammons. And just like that, there's 2 away in the top of the first. Preston Pavlica comes to plate now.
Number 10, Preston Pavlica.
The pitch. That one goes for a ball, 1-0. That one bounces in for ball number 2. And that one will be swing and a miss from Pavlik. Now 2-1 is the count. Austin Bowl staying over there at first. Not a huge lead. Another lefty on the mound for the Oilers as Pavlik rips that one for a base hit up the middle. Bowl will go over to third. So a 2-out single from Pavlik will bring up Blake Benefield
Batting for the Miners.
with runners at the corners and 2 away.
34. Blake Battlefield.
Miners looking to get another quick early start here. Usually when they get ahead, they tend to stay ahead, but got to score some runs first here with 2 outs.
Yeah, Benefield 1 for 3 in game 1 of the series of today's doubleheader, not the series. And did get credited with that stolen base after that single.
And that's a knock into right center. That's going to drop. A diving attempt is not going to pan out. 1 run will score. That will be in 2 runs. Going to be tried. The throw towards home gets past the catcher. So that will be a 2-run double for Blake Benefield.
Now batting for the Miners. First baseman, number 32.
Will be ruled a single and
Russ.
advances to double on throw or second on throw. So Benefield at second with 2 away, 2 runs in. Miners lead here early. Top of the first, 2-0. That brings up Nick Brooks, first baseman. Swing and a miss for strike number 1. The 1 pitch. Goes for a ball to even the count at 1. Goes for a ball again, 2-1. Brooks seeing action for the first time today. Did not play in the first half of this doubleheader. Two-one pitch in there for a strike, 2-2. Much like game 1, this one will also be 7 innings. That one called for strike number 3. Brooks kind of froze there in the batter's box, so that will do it for the top half of the first. But the Miners tack on 2 thanks to a Benefield 2-run RBI double. We've played a half. We head to the bottom of the first right here on your Matsu Miners broadcast. And welcome back here to the bottom of the first inning. Miners lead 2-0. Go through the lineup real quick. Mike Antico in center for the Miners. Austin Bull at shortstop. Preston Pavlica in right. Blake Benefield in left. Oscar Marchena, third base. Brandon Chania at second. Zach Sharpley behind the plate. As Justin Blattner, the pitcher, runs that one down over to first. And that brings Brooks off the bag, so he will be... Oliver Dunn will be safe at first for the Oilers. And so one pitch into the game, there's already a base runner for the Oilers. That brings up Caleb Hicks for the Oilers. Little dribbler down the third base line, didn't make it too far, and Blattner had to come off the mound quite a bit there, and just not enough time to flip it over to first. Would have been close, that'd have been a perfect play, but was not the case. And the pitch goes for a ball, 1-0. Two and 0 now the count. Blattner's got a little bit of a different throwing motion. You see with most pitchers. That one down and outside, 3-0.
Thank you, boss.
3-0 pitch from Blattner. And therefore, strike number one. Blattner delivers. That one hit high into left field. Benefield's got it for out number one.
Now batting for your Peninsula Oilers. Third baseman from the
Benefield
University of Southern
getting the
California.
call out there in left tonight. Usually a first baseman or a designated hitter, but showing that he can play the outfield as well. This brings up John Thomas, third baseman for the Oilers.
Yeah, good job by Justin Blattner there. Worked his way back into that count. Went down early 3-0, just kind of missed the strike zone a few times, but worked his way back and got the out, got the batter to fly out.
So one away and one bottom of the first inning. Miners lead 2-0. And it's a throw over to first, and they've got Dunn in a pickle. Austin Bull tags him. So 2 away now with the bases cleared. Good call by Blattner. Making the move over to first. One of several left-handed pitchers able to get that move going.
Yeah, getting the Oilers at their own game there. We got picked off or thrown out, like we said, 3 times last night. So nice to get one back here.
That one in for a strike, 0-1 to Thomas. Blattner delivers. That one outside, 1-1. That one in for a ball, 2-1, and behind the plate is Zach Sharpley, the third catcher on the roster for the Miners. We've seen each of them in some capacity today.
Yeah.
As Andy Thomas was designated hitter in the last game, and Haug was behind the plate. Now Sharpley getting some reps as that one fouled back.
Yeah,
2-2.
Sharpley, the first guy up here, and as they filed in, they kind of got a couple chances to play, like you said. Catcher, DH, they're all moving around. Three guys very capable of playing a position in the field and also got good bats.
Sharpley out of USC. Pitch from Blattner. Fouled and out of play.
Brought to you by Liz Dalton.
The count remains 2-2. Pitch from Blattner. That one is a chopper over to second. Chinia's got it over to first. And that will be out number 3. So someone calling a rundown. Ends up working out well for the Miners here. They lead by 2. We head to the second inning. We'll be right back on your Matsu Miners broadcast. Oscar Marchena up to bat now for the Miners here in the top of the second inning. Takes that for ball number 1. Marchena had an RBI last game. And he hits that one in the infield. Third baseman John Thomas has got it. 1 away. That will bring up the second baseman Brandon Chania.
Second baseman, number 5, Brandon Chania.
Chania had a decent day at the plate with the nice triple. Hit it all the way to the wall there in right center field. Chania, great bat, great speed out of that 8-hole. He takes that one for ball 1-0. Another one in there for a ball now. 2 balls, no strikes. 1 away. And the pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike number 1. That one from Plovanich, sorry. Goes for ball 3-1 the count now for Chania. And that will be ball 4. Chania takes his base. Then we'll bring up the catcher, Zach Sharpley.
Now batting for the Miners. Catcher, number 14, Zach Sharpley.
Sharpley only got to play in the first two regular ABL games. Went 3 for 7 with a double and an RBI.
And Chania is off and running. He's got a good jump, though. But thrown out at second base. Nice pickoff move there from Plavanich. They get Chania at second. Close play, but nonetheless, it is 2 away. The top of the second. That one high for a ball, 1-0. Two and 0 the count now. That one hit towards third, fielded cleanly, and pass. The toss brings him off the bag, but into the base path. So Sharpley will be tagged out, and that will do it for the Miners here in the top of the second. We head to the bottom half of the inning. Miners still lead 2-0. We'll be right back on your Matsu Miners broadcast. We're here for the bottom of the second inning in Kenai, Alaska. Miners lead the Peninsula Oilers 2-0 here in the bottom of the second. Kip Moore, the catcher for the Oilers, up to bat. Justin Blattner on the mound for the Miners, and he delivers a ball, 1-0. The pitch, swing and a miss. That'll be strike number 1. Count is even at 1. Ball 2. That one inside. So a 3-1 count now for Moore.
pretty exciting news here on the Twitter sphere. We now have 706 followers.
So what did we start today at?
I think 702. 3 maybe.
Blattner walks more there, so 1 on and none away. So we're
Small victories.
we're
but
exploding is what you're telling me.
basically. Yeah,
You can follow us at ABL Miners if you're
On-
listening and aren't already.
on the come up for
That's
sure.
right.
ABL Miners, the Matsu Miners of Palmer, Alaska.
The premier Twitter account of the Alaskan Baseball League.
We only tweet fire.
That's right.
I think
It's
that's what the
true.
kids say now.
I think you're correct,
I don't know,
but
we're
I don't
getting kinda old
want
out
to I
here.
don't want to comment on something I'm not an expert on. So that brings Ryan Smith to bat for the Oilers as Blattner throws it over to first.
To Gonzaga teammate Nick Brooks there at first base.
That's right. Nice little Gonzaga crew of Blattner, Brooks, and then another pitcher in Calvin LeBrun. As that is hit foul.
Oh, another fact. I'm going to spit at you here. I did talk with Blattner last night, and he is originally from Vancouver, Washington. So it does say Spokane on there, but Vancouver, Washington. And I know we led into that by saying somebody else from the Oilers.
Yes, that would be Jack Bauer,
There you go.
number 9.
So wasn't wrong.
You weren't wrong. No, we
I really was fishing for that one to back up my credibility.
Checking your
there.
facts,
Yep.
and that's good. As Smith shows bunt, and that one is back for strike 2. So 1 on, none away. Miners lead 2-0. Bottom of the second inning of this 7-inning game. Game 2 of the doubleheader, which the Miners took game 1 by a score of 11-1. That one's a swing. Fouled a little bit, so Smith will stay alive. 0-2.
That was a errant burp we heard here in the. I don't know who that was from, but probably couldn't hear it at home. But for us, that was a little shock here for Hunter and I.
As Blattner delivers 0-2, that one for ball 1-2. Runner at first and none away. He delivers. That one outside for ball number 2. Count is even. Six games between the Miners and Oilers here in Kenai. 6 games in 5 days. Quite a stretch. Blattner ready to deliver 2-2. Swing and a miss. That's strike 3. 1.
Now batting fielder,
Ryan Smith will take a seat.
designated hitter from Lynn Benjamin.
And Josh Congdon, the designated hitter,
Josh Congdon.
will come to bat for the Oilers. Congdon saw 1 at bat as a pinch hitter last game. Blattner delivers that one for a ball. 1-0. Congdon thought about swinging and restricted himself. So 1-0 count, 1 away. That one high. Get more over at first with a decent lead. 2-0 the count, though. Blattner ready to deliver the 2-0 pitch. Swing and a miss for strike number 1. Blattner taking his time getting set on the mound. But he's ready to go and fires away. Pitch as sharply fires one down to first base. Moore is safe. Takes with 1 out here. Bottom of the 2nd inning. The 2-2 pitch is a chopper foul towards first base. Congdon staying alive. He attends Lynn Benton Community College, native of Olympia, Washington. Listed at 5'9", 180 pounds. Pitch from Blattner is fouled straight back into the netting. And we'll do it again at 2-2. Now's as good a time as any to thank our sponsor, Napa Auto Parts, for nut, bolt, light bulb, windshield wiper, anything like that. Just head to your Valley area Napa Auto Parts. They got what you need. Visit them online at www.napaalaska.com. They make our broadcast possible, so very sincere thank you to them. Count remains 2-2 with 1 away and 1 on here. Bottom of the 2nd inning. Miners lead 2-0. Swing and a miss for strike number 3. So 2 away.
Now batting for your Peninsula Warriors.
After
Left fielder from the University of Southern California, number 8, Matthew.
a
Acosta.
first a leadoff walk, back-to-back strikeouts from Blattner, and that brings up Matthew Acosta playing left field in this evening game, early evening.
Yeah, the light's still out, so it's got to be early evening, right?
Gotta be, yeah.
Isn't
It's
that
still
what
gotta
that
be
means?
day, yeah.
I don't know. It all runs
You
together.
ever had that discussion with your friends on what time night actually starts?
No, not yet.
Not yet.
Maybe tonight at the
I
Bingo Hilton.
definitely have had that talk before. As you know, I had this lined up for a while coming up here, and
So would you say 6 p.m. evening time? Or?
6 p.m. is evening, but that's awful early. I don't say at night 6 at night. You know, when does night become morning? As that one is on the ground over to first. Blattner will beat Acosta over to the base, and that will be out number 3, and that does it for inning number 2. We might resume this conversation when we come back in the top of the 3rd inning. Miners lead 2-0. We'll be right back in your Matsu Miners broadcast. Welcome back here. Top of the third inning, Miners lead 2-0. And the top of the order is up for the Miners, Mike Antico. 0
Yeah.
for 1.
Off air, we did not settle with what time night starts. What do you think? What do you got here?
I believe that nighttime pretty much starts at 8 o'clock.
So no matter daylight savings, anything, just 8 o'clock flat.
8 o'clock. If it's 8 p.m. on the clock, it's nighttime. You should probably be finished with your dinner by then.
So does night indicate dinner? Does dinner indicate night?
Evening and night are different.
Okay.
So you eat dinner in the evening, and then by the time dinner is done, you should be in nighttime. You know, that's when you watch movies. As Antico flies the 2-0 pitch into left field. A nice catch by Matthew Acosta. Had some trouble tracking it there in the clouds. It was moving towards foul territory,
Yeah.
and he was able to get it.
A nice catch because he kind of lost track of it. So he made up for it. Obviously, it could have been more routine. It was a routine fly, but still made the play.
Still made the play, and so that means there's 1 out for the Miners with Austin Bull to bat. And he briefly shows bunt and takes that for a strike. But yeah, I think 8 o'clock is nighttime.
Yeah, I mean, for me, I'd say once the sun goes down.
Once the sun goes
look
down
into nighttime.
So
So
now-
it would change. Yeah, Alaska doesn't experience night, is what you're gonna say next. Yeah,
yeah,
I agree.
I
There's no
think that's very
nighttime
I
here.
think that's very strange. 0-2 now to Austin Bull. I don't. What happens if? Oh man, see, I find a lot of flaws with that.
I ha-
Just if it doesn't go down, so there's just days without nights. As that one is hit high into center field. Kellen Strom has got it. Austin Bull out. Number 2 for the Miners. That brings up Justin Emmons, the designated hitter.
Yeah, I think when the sun is supposed to set would be the nighttime, and evening and night for me run together. And mornings, like the sun comes out in the morning. So when the sun comes out, the morning starts, and with that morning, you have the day, you have the afternoon, and then when it goes down, it's night. So
if it's dark at 3 in the morning, it is not morning.
I mean, yeah, that's a good after. I mean, but would you say morning starts at what, midnight
I don't
or
know.
1 a.m.
I
1 in
don't
the
know.
morning?
I don't know. This is why we're having a discussion. Justin Emmons to bat, swing and a miss for strike number 1 with 2 away.
Yeah, I also don't think anyone will ever settle this discussion.
Trying to
so.
answer life's toughest questions up here in the booth as Emmons takes that for ball 1. And the count is even at 1. We can agree to disagree. That's fine.
Absolutely. I don't even know if I agree with myself here.
We're getting off track a little bit, but that's okay. Oh,
Yeah, you get baseball and philosophy here.
sure. Why not? Get you thinking. Love getting our listeners thinking. Is that one called for strike 2, and the count is even at 2. The pitch goes for a ball. The count is full now, 3-2. That's ball 4. Ammons will take his base to extend the inning with 2 outs here, and that will bring up Preston Pavlica.
Number 10, Preston Pavlica.
Pavlica reached single in his first at bat. Also one of the 2 runs scored in the first inning. Plavanic fires that one in for a strike, 0-1. Stop foul. Strike. One on, two away. And the 0-2 pitch to Pavlica. Gets past the catcher, Kip Moore, and Ammons will go on down to second. That's pass ball for ball number 1, 1-2. And with the speed of Ammons, a base hit here could easily score him from second. As Pavlica fouls that one off. Count remains 1-2. And the pitch. That's a chopper to the third baseman, fielded cleanly. And Pavlica will be safe at first. Beats out the throw. Ammons kind of.
Yeah, absolutely. Did I know I just jumped the gun.
Sure.
I knew what you were getting
Yeah.
at because I was about to say the same thing. Did a good job waiting for the ball. Kind of got in front of it a little bit, so couldn't really see where the ball was going and what hop it was going to take. And it was fielded cleanly, but Pavlica just beat the throw there, and that's an infield single.
That's right. And the keep the I have pitching out of Benefield. Hit high and Booth here.
By Mike and Peggy Baxter.
0-1. Another throw over to first. Really keeping an eye on Pavlica there, trying to keep him from advancing to second, as Miners like to do when they are at the corners. 0-1. The pitch. Swing and a miss, and that one gets away from Moore. And Ammons will score. Vonich kind of just standing on the plate there for a little bit, and Ammons does not slide, but he is safe nonetheless. So Miners lead 3-0 here, top of the third inning. Pavlica advanced to second on the play. So it'll be an 0-2 count. Miners up 3-0. Ammons scored on the pass ball. And the pitch. That one low for ball one. 1-2. Miners certainly taking advantage of pass balls today. It's spreading through the Oilers' catching core, it seems. Pitch. Benefield chops that one foul, and he'll stay alive. 1-2. Benefield takes the 1-2 pitch for a ball, and the count is even at 2. Pavlica at second. Miners lead 3-0 in the top of the third in this second game of the doubleheader. Pavlica off and running. Benefield smacks one into, will be tracked down and caught by Acosta, and that will end the inning. Another one, they score on a pass ball. The bottom of the third inning. Your Matsu Miners.
Jonathan Vizcaíno.
And we're here in Kenai, Alaska for the bottom of the third inning. Hunter Warning and Troy Wisniewski here in the booth. Having a good time as the Miners lead 3-0 in game 2 of this doubleheader. Justin Blattner on the mound for the Miners.
Oh, yeah. Great time. Great time here.
Great time with
Especially after that 11-1 win, you know, finally getting settled in game, what is this, game 4?
game 4 of
Game
6.
4 of 6, yeah. You know, Florida State baseball's doing good, too. Big Seminole guy here. Everything going well here on Sunday. Sunday evening? Sunday night? What?
Oh, don't start that again. Here we go. 2-0 now. Vizcaíno. That one hit high towards right field in foul territory. And Nick Brooks runs in the wall hard. Is not going to be able to come up with the catch there, so it'll be a strike, but he is down.
Yeah, real tough play there by Brooks. Good job to go after it, but he's paying the price of that fence.
So we're going to take a short break here. When we come back, we've got the rest of your third inning right here on your Matsu Miners broadcast. And we're back here for the bottom of the third inning, and after making contact with that wall over there in foul territory, Nick Brooks is up and all right and still playing first base, and Blattner fires that one into Vizcaíno
Yeah,
for strike number 2.
Didn't even really look phased there for a second. Probably just more upset that he didn't make the play out in foul territory when he hawked it down a little bit. But like you said, back in the game, no problem.
Over there at first base, and that one smacked into right center. Pavlica has got it for out number 1.
Center fielder from San Jose State University, number 22, Kellen.
I don't think that little wall out there can hurt Nick Brooks.
Yeah,
That's a big guy.
That's a little wall compared to that man.
I'm taking Brooks 7 times out of 10 against that wall.
But definitely a gentle giant.
Yes.
He's a nice guy. He does have some bite, but a lot of bark too.
A lot of bark too. Colin Strom to bat now for the Oilers. His first appearance here in game number 2. Takes that one for a ball, 1-0. Pitch from Blattner. Another ball, 2-0 now the count. That one, 3 pitches and 3 balls from Blattner here to Strom. And the pitch right down the middle there for a strike.
Yeah, it looked like a couple of those could have went either way, and Blattner definitely thought that way. Getting behind 3-0, didn't think that he should have been.
And that one in call for strike number 2, and the count is full.
But got to be happy here to work your way back into that back-to-back strikes, and the batter took him. So
and sharply trying his best to help out his pitcher there. Full count pitch. That one fouled and out of play. And it stays 3-2. That will be ball 4 on the full count pitch. He walked him. So 1 on, 1 away for Oliver Dunn.
Oliver Dunn.
Pitch to Dunn is a strike. 0-1. The 0-1 from Blattner. Strom off and running, and that one is fouled down the third base line for strike number 2. And Strom will make his way back to first base. Knock on wood, but the rain has stayed away from Coral Seymour Memorial Park here. Dark clouds, but it could be darker. We definitely know that. The 0-2 pitch on the way. Swing and a miss for strike number 3. Another strikeout for Blattner, and that will be 2 away with 1 on.
Number 21, Caleb.
That brings up Caleb Hicks for the Oilers. Hicks flied out in his first at bat. Three strikeouts for Blattner on the day so far. That one called, strike one. That one outside, 1-1. Miners lead 3-0 here in the bottom of the third inning. Blattner throws over to first. Strom is safe. The 1-1 pitch. We'll have to wait as he throws over to first again. One pitch this time, and Strom off and running sharply. Will gun him down to second, but Strom will be safe there. Safely steals. Chania didn't get the tag down in time, but a nice jump by Strom there.
Yeah, nice job by Strom there. Diving in head first, kind of pulling back his left arm and going in just with his right. So Chania had to make a longer play to tag him and got in just before the tag was put on and got a stolen base.
So now runner at second for the Oilers with 2 away. 2 balls, 1 strike. That one sails past sharply all the way to the backstop, and Strom will advance to third. So 3-1. And just like that, the Miners have a run 90 feet away with 2 outs here in the bottom of the third. The pitch. Low, and that's a walk. So runners at the corners and 2 outs.
Third baseman from the University of Southern California, number 20, John Thomas.
John Thomas to bat for the Oilers. Blattner trying to get out of this inning unblemished with and he'll throw over to first. That one outside for ball 1. 1-0.
Pitching coach Matt Greeley heads out to the mound to talk with Justin Blattner.
Luke Slowwalker, as he is known in the Alaskan Baseball League, makes his sweet, sweet time making it up to the mound and back into the dugout. Now, disclaimer, we did not come up with that nickname.
Absolutely not.
We had it told to us. It's real.
I think that's an umpire thing.
That can neither be confirmed nor denied, as we have not talked to the
Yes.
umpires.
Yes.
But, people say things.
You know, I heard from a guy. Who heard from a guy?
He read it somewhere.
Yeah.
But that's the nickname we're going to go with. In the on the mound, and when Kenai. That one called for a strike, 1-1. That one caught the corner, strike 2. So a 1-2 count with 2 on and 2 away. Pitch. That one smacked into left, but foul. Awful close to the line, but foul. And so the at-bat continues, 1-2. Sigh of relief from the Miners there. Would have been a run scored, an easy one. The runners stay at first and third. First, checking that runner. That one smacked foul as well. Might have landed in the parking lot, and hopefully it doesn't mess up any cars out there. But in case it did, we would go get it fixed with parts we got from Napa Auto Parts in the Matsu Valley. Visit www.napaalaska.com for more information on all the great things you can get at Napa Auto Parts. We're also doing a jersey giveaway, so make sure to go into the store and find out more information on how to get a Matsu Miners. That's a dribbler to third base, over to first, and they got him, so that will end the inning. Liner gets out of the jam. No run score. We've played 3. Miners lead 3-0. We'll be right back on your Matsu Miners broadcast. Welcome back here to Kenai, Alaska. Miners lead 3-0. Top of the fourth. Nick Brooks, after tumbling into the wall earlier, is up and about and ready to swing here. But he takes that for ball one. Preston Plavanich still on the mound for the Oilers. Delivers that, and it hit Brooks. Brooks will take his base, taking a little bit of a beating today.
Yeah.
Balls, but finds himself on base. And that will bring up Oscar Marchena. With one on and none away here in the top of the fourth inning. And this, of course, a 7-inning game following the other 7-inning game in this doubleheader. And Marchena shows bunt. Pulls it back for ball number one. Marchena shows bunt again. This one makes contact and rolls foul. 1-1. One pitch. Marchena shows bunt again. This one down in front of the pitcher. And nice bunt from Marchena. Moves Brooks over to second. And that brings up Brandon Chania with one away here in the top of the fourth.
Second baseman, number 5, Brandon Chania.
That one ripped to the second baseman. And easy play over at first, so 2 away, but that moves Brooks over to third, so 90 feet away. And Zach Sharpley heads to the plate for Matsu. 2 away. Miners lead 3-0 here, top of the fourth. That one low for ball. 1-0. One hit on the ground over to third. Over to first for out number 3. So the Miners don't score. And we'll be back with the bottom half of the fourth inning after this short break on your Matsu Miners broadcast. Welcome back to your Matsu Miners broadcast. Hunter Warning and Troy Wisniewski here in the booth for you. Miners lead 3-0 in the bottom of the fourth inning. Justin Blattner still on the mound, fires that for a ball. 1-0. Kip Moore, the catcher, to bat for the Peninsula Oilers. Another one in for a ball. 2-0. That one's for a strike. 2-1. That one swing and a miss. And the count is even at 2 apiece. 2 balls and 2 strikes. That one fouled back into the netting here. The count remains 2-2. Moore reached on a walk in his first plate appearance. Outside, 3-2. So Kip Moore, full count to lead off the bottom of the fourth inning. And the pitch. Outside. And Moore will take his base. So a leadoff walk in the fourth here from Blattner. And that brings up Ryan Smith for the Oilers. Smith struck out at his first at-bat, 0 for 1. Miners have scored early in both contests today and never looked back. That one, a swing and a miss for strike number 1. The 0-1 pitch from Blattner is hit high in the infield. First baseman Nick Brooks has got it for out number 1.
Now batting for your Peninsula Oilers, designated hitter from Lynn Benton Community College, number 4, Josh Congdon.
Josh Congdon to bat for the Oilers. He also struck out in his first at bat. And another throw to first. The base runner takes off. And he's going to be out easily at second base. So second time this game, Blattner is thrown over to first while the runner took off and get him at second again.
Yeah.
So 2 away here.
I don't think base running is so is a good thing here in the ABL. It seems like what we saw 4 yesterday and now already a couple today.
Well, you got to be careful over at first,
especially with those lefties on the mound.
In all seriousness, these lefties are moves. That's one thing that we've picked up on between exhibition games, and now this is the team that the Miners have seen. And there's been a lot of pickup moves from everyone. one false step, you find yourself too far away from the bag at first, and you could find yourself in that situation all too easily. So it just comes down to really smart and precise base running, I think, is what it comes down to. But you're right, it's something we might see change throughout the ABL season. People might tighten the screws on that a little bit. There's that one for then now 1 and 2 in the count. So now none on, 2 away in the bottom of the 4th. That one hit high and out of play.
That foul ball brought to you by Big G Electric.
Wind up and the pitch outside. 2 and 2. Kleiner trying to get another scoreless inning here. The pitch. Swing and a miss for strike number 3. And he gets it. We've played 4 here. Miners lead 3-0. When we come back, we'll have the top of the 5th inning on your Matsu Miners broadcast. Here for the Miners in the top of the 5th inning. Hunter Warning and Troy Wisniewski in the booth here for game 2 of this header against the Peninsula Oilers. And Antico rips that one foul down the first base line. 0-1. Antico struck out and flied out. So he's 0 for 2. And time is called, and Antico will reset and then step back in the box. Pitch. Swing and a miss for strike number 2. Plavonic delivers that one for called strike number 3. And Tico over 3 on the day. He'll take a seat. And that will bring up Austin Bowl.
Shortstop, number 15, Austin Bull.
Austin Bowl with a single and a fly out. One goes for a ball, 1-0. Foul for strike number 1.
Apparently, when the Aaron Judge's home runs went 496 feet. Damn.
That one inside for a ball, 2-1. The pitch called 2, and it's even at 2. Miners trying to sweep the day. As that one goes for a ball, 3-2.
Whoa, it's the first month and a half, first few months.
Miners took game 1 11-1 as Bull fouls that one. 3-2 still. The pitching staff so far today has been on point, giving up only 1 through 12 innings, or 11 innings rather. Got a airplane flying over the field now. It floats. Got 2 of them as Austin Bull takes his base, ball 4 with 1 away.
Yeah, I'm convinced that here in Alaska, you turn 15 and you don't car, you get keys to an airplane. You know, everybody seems to have them, and a lot of RVs out here too. It's pretty
It's the place to have it. I want to fly airplane someday.
There you go.
Anyways. Now it's a bad play. Will end the top of the 5th for the Miners. Still lead 3-0. We head to the bottom half of the 5th on your Metsu Miners broadcast. Welcome back, Kenai, Alaska. Miners and Oilers. Metsu Miners up 3-0 here in the bottom of the 5th inning. Game 2 of a doubleheader. Miners took the first 11-1. Both games only going to be 7 innings, so nearing the end here. And that one, first pitch of the inning, is chopped up the middle. Chania makes a diving stop to keep it from going into center, but he's not able to get up and get a throw off. So it'll be an infield single. John way to the plate now. So very quickly, 1 on and none away in the bottom of the 5th inning. Special thanks to our sponsor, Napa Auto Parts. For all your automotive needs, anything like that, nut bolt, any problem, need some engine coolant or something like that, they got it at Napa Auto Parts. www.napaalaska.com. Locally owned in the Valley. Good stuff over there, making our broadcast happen. The 0-1 pitch to Vizcaino will have to wait as Blattner tosses over to first. End of the day might be coming up quick for Blattner as Austin Dennis is warming up in the bullpen for the Miners. Dennis usually playing in the infield, but has come into pitch occasionally. And great utility guy for theirs. As that one is hit into center field from Mike Antico, diving to save a single there. So 1 away in the bottom of the 5th. 1 on. Kellen Strom now to bat for the Oilers, and a nice play coming in from Antico.
Absolutely. Covered a lot of wasn't a high fly ball, but did a good job to get under it and get his glove under it and make the catch.
There are some plays he makes that aren't possible for a lot because of his speed. He makes things seem a lot closer than they should be. Blattner throws over to first there. Strom, his first plate appearance. Pitch to Strom. Costa's going, and he's going to be safe at second. So runner at second for the Oilers. Scoring position with 1 away. Late here in game number 2. Blattner delivers. That went in for a strike. 1-1. Blattner. And, well, not ready, I guess. He'll have to reset. Take some steps there on the mound. Lefty delivers. That one goes for a ball, 2-1. Miners lead 3-0 here in the bottom of the 5th inning. But the Oilers have one on, one away. One count to Kellen Strom. Pitch. That one is ripped for a single into right. Pavlica trips up on the throw. So Acosta will score from second, and the Oilers are on the board. It is now 3-1 Miners here in the bottom of the 5th with one on and one away. And that will bring up the leadoff hitter for the Oilers, Oliver Dunn. And Greeley is headed to the mound again. Going to talk things over.
He is listed at 6'1". Well, they're
The pen. Looks like the top is over, and things should be starting up here again for this game between the Oilers and the Miners. Once again, 3-1. RBI single just now from Kellen Strom. Drove in Matthew Acosta. Now the pitch from Blattner. That one called strike one. Delivers. That one for a ball. 1-1. Not a huge lead over at first for Strom. Blattner delivers. That one gets Oliver Dunn. So that's another hit by pitch. And first and second with one away here in the bottom of the 5th. That'll bring up Caleb Hicks for the Oilers. Hicks has flied out and reached on a walk, and that looks like that will be the end of the day for Blattner as Ben Taylor makes his way to the mound, and Austin Dennis will come out to the mound. We'll be right back. We're going to take a short break. When we come back, Austin Dennis will take control for the Miners right here on your Matsu Miners broadcast. Welcome back here after the Matsu Miners pitching change. Austin Dennis, number 4, who hit a home run yesterday, but finds himself coming in for relief of Justin Bladner, who made it through 4 1/3. Gave up 1 run. Not a bad day on the mound. But he leaves Dennis with 2 on and 1 away here in the bottom of the 5th.
Yeah, only gave up that 1 run, only 3 hits, struck out 4, but did manage to walk 5.
So far, the Miners pitching staff today in this doubleheader has only given up 2 runs, outscoring the Oilers 14-2. But there's still a long way to go here in this second game. Dennis throws that one in for a ball. 1-0. That one in for a strike. 1-1. One pitch from Dennis. That one. Check swing. Strike number 2. So 1-2 count. 2 on. Miners lead 3-1. That one outside and low. And the count is even at 2. Swing and a miss. And that will be strike number 3. So 1 batter faced and 1 strikeout for Austin Dennis. 2 away, 2 on. John Thomas walks to the plate now for the Oilers. Big first out for Dennis here in his relief outing. The pitch. That one goes for a ball. 1-0. Dennis stands at 5'11", 165 pounds. That one in for a strike, 1-1. But is able to do pretty much anything you ask for on the field. Pitch plays third. Move around the infield. I'm sure he can play outfield just as well, and he's great at the plate.
And hits tanks.
Absolutely. Dropping bombs out there. 1-1 pitch. Outside. 2-1. That one called. Strike 2. The count is even at 2 with 2 away and 2 on. 2-2-2. So Dennis delivers that one for a ball, and the count is full. So 3-2 with 2 outs. Dennis trying to get out of this inning. That one chopped foul, and it looks like it was off of Thomas's foot. He'll walk that off, and Sharpley will come talk to Dennis on the mound for a little bit. Big spot for Dennis here, who did not play in the first game and wasn't in the lineup here for game number 2, but answering the call here to come out in relief. Struck out Caleb Hicks and now has got a full count here for John Thomas. And the pitch. That one will be ball 4. He walked him, so now it will be bases loaded with 2 away.
Went with a breaking ball there. Looked to get the batter looking, but just high and outside. Didn't break as much. Didn't have enough depth, the kind of depth that Austin Dennis wanted there for that ball. So bases juice, 2 outs.
And that will bring up Kip Moore, the catcher. That one there for a strike, 0-1. The 1 pitch to Moore. Called strike 2. Pitch. That one close, but a ball. 1-2.
Tough to lay off that one if you're the batter.
It was close, but goes for a ball. 1-2. Bases loaded. Miners lead 3-1. That one called strike 3. So Austin Dennis comes in relief with 2 on, strikes out 1, walks 1, and strikes out another. So the Miners lead 3-1. After 5, we head to the top of the 6th. We'll be right back after a short break on your Matsu Miners broadcast.
right fielder, number 10. Preston.
Welcome back here to Kenai, Alaska. Hunter Warning and Troy Wisniewski in the booth for your Metsu Miners broadcast. The Miners leading the Peninsula Oilers 3-1. And Preston Palica swings and misses to start out the 6th inning. Palica 2 for 2 with 2 singles. And that one taken for strike number 2. That one down and outside for a ball, 1-2. Another one for a ball, 2-2 now. Pitch. Palica hits that one high. Center fielder's tracking it, and he's got it. That will be out number 1 here in the top of the 6th.
For the Miners, left fielder, number 34, Blake Benefield.
Blake Benefield to the plate now for the Miners. Benefield is a double and flight out. Swings and misses at that one, 0-1. And that one goes for a ball, 1-1 now the count. Two and one. Miners lead this one 3-1, top of the 6th. Always welcome to more insurance runs. And that one taken for a ball. 3-1. Pitch. Ball 4, he walked him. So Benefield reaches on a walk with 1 away. And then we'll bring up Nick Brooks.
First baseman, number 32, Nick Brooks.
Brooks, the strikeout in the 1st inning, and then got hit pitch there in the 4th.
Yeah. Kind of a tough day. Tough day to be Nick Brooks. Running into that wall and being hit by a pitch. This is when he wakes up tomorrow. He'll be all right with that if the takes that one for a strike, 0-1. That one bounces in for a ball, 1-1. That one high, 2-1 now. Another one for, well, that one breaks late. Called for a strike, 2-2 now. Two, 1 on. And the pitch. Brooks rips that one, and it's going to get through for a base hit. Third baseman Thomas made a diving play, not able to stop it, and it rolls in towards left. So 2 on and 1 away. Brooks will be replaced at first with a pinch runner right now. That looks like it's
Quinn Cotton.
Quinn Kahn, yes, number 9. Could not quite catch his number jogging out there. He's so quick, ran by so fast I could barely see him now.
So fast.
But so now it's Benefield at second, and Cotton replaces Brooks as the pinch runner at first, and that will bring up Oscar Marchena, third baseman. That one for a strike, 0-1. Two on, one away. Marchena to bat. And he hits that one high in towards right. And it's going to fall foul for strike number 2. The 0-2 pitch to Marchena is taken for a ball, 1-2. So 0 for 2, but RBI. Really early. Chops that one down to third. So he moves the runners, but there's 2 away. Runners at second and third, 2 outs. Brandon Chinea
Number 5, Brandon Chinea.
to bat now. Chinea's walked and grounded out. Was caught stealing in the second inning. That one in there for called strike 1. That one for a ball. 1-1 for Chinea. Chinea hits that one in the air. Going out of play. Yes, it will pen. Pitch. Chania fouls that one back towards the screen. 2-2. Miners trying to get in a couple extra runs here. Inches close to the end here. And 2 now. Full count, 2 away. Runners at second and third. Chania waiting. 3-2 pitch. Hits that one high, and that will also sail out of play. So Chania staying alive.
By Old Town Bingo.
Big moment for Chania here.
Yeah, I mean, he's batted off a couple foul balls, just fought to stay alive. Now you finally got a full count, and 2 on, 2 outs. Could break it open here for Chania.
3-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike 3, so the Miners strand 2 in scoring position. We head to the bottom of the 6th inning. When we come back, it'll be more Matsu Miners baseball. Miners 3, Oilers 1. Welcome back here. Game 2 of a doubleheader. Hunter Warning, Troy Wisniewski here in the booth.
Yeah,
Miners lead 3-1.
going on. Shoot, math is hard. 13 innings for today.
That's right, yep.
Yeah, 13 innings for today.
By time this inning is done, it will be 13 full innings. Austin Dennis fires that one. It's going to be hit to Austin Bowl over at short. Knocks it down. And still gets it over to first in time for the out.
Good job by Bull to keep that in front of him. Kind of ate him up a little bit, but stayed composed and made the throw. You know, he had some time. He looked up. He was like, all right, you know, I can pick this up and make a good throw. So good job by Bull there.
Yeah, and there's times where we've seen fielders for both teams kind of do plays like that, knock it down, and then throws are either off base or just not in time, as it, you know, takes time to recover and set your feet and all that. Good all around there from Bull, and Dennis fires that in for strike number 1. Austin Dennis, of course, the relief pitcher, struck out 2 and last inning. And throws that one for a ball, 1-1. Pitch from Dennis. That one goes for a ball as well. Swing and a miss for strike number 2.
We now have Blake Benefield moved over to first base after Brooks was pinch run for with Quinn Cotton. Quinn Cotton moved to left field off the bench.
Dennis delivers. 2-2 pitch. Down for ball, 3-2. Pitch. That one hit high towards left field. And he's got it. Quinn Cotton out there. Coming in the game, of course, for Nick Brooks. Pinch ran for him and makes the play. So 2 down in the bottom of the 6th inning. Matthew Acosta now to bat for the Oilers. Run for a ball. 1-0. That one, a chopper over to second. Shanaya's got it, and over to first. And a quick 1-2-3 inning for Dennis. No run score. We head to the top of the 7th inning. Miners lead 3-1. We'll be right back on your Miners broadcast. Welcome back to the top of the 7th inning. Miners lead 3-1. Sharpley is being replaced. It's getting there.
Yeah.
Sharpley being replaced by Andy Thomas, who's at the bat. Another one of the catchers. Designated hit last game. New pitcher in for the Oilers. John Vizcaino normally plays first base into pitch, and replacing him at first is Raymond Kerr. Fires that one in for a ball, 1-1. Final inning today. Of course, game 2 of the doubleheader here. Doubleheaders are 7 innings each. That one down for a ball, 2-1. That one hit high. Center fielder's got it for out number 1. And that brings Mike Antico to the plate.
Now batting for the Miners.
Antico 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts. Antico swings on the first pitch, hustling over to first. And they say he got him. Awfully close there. Antico has the wheels, but not quick enough on that one. So 2 outs. And that would bring up Austin Bull with 2 away in the top of the 7th inning. Miners lead 3-1. The pitch called, strike 1. Pitch number 2 goes inside. 1-1. That one called for strike 2, 1-2 the count now. That one lows well. 2-2. Bull checks his swing, but did not go. 3-2. So full count for Bull here. Top of the 7th. And Bull will take his base. Ball 4. And that brings up Justin Ammons, the designated hitter. 2 away. Miners lead 3-1. Trying to sweep this doubleheader today.
Ammons 0 for 2 on the day. Did have that long ball yesterday. Also reached on a walk today and eventually scored on a pass ball. Got to second on a pass ball. Got hit over by Pavlica and then scored on another pass ball later in that inning.
On pass balls has been that pitch sails high for ball number 1. First. Pitch, and that one is hit foul and out of play. 1-1.
By the Oilers Booster Club.
Pitch. That one inside. 2-1. That one hit foul. Two and two the count now.
Yeah, I know. Works 2-2.
That one knocked into right field. That's going to drop fair. Ammons heading to second. Bull rounding third. He's going to go home. Ammons headed for third as well. Bull scores. Ammons slides in for a triple. So here in the top of the seventh with 2 outs, the Miners tack on another run. They lead now 4-1 thanks to a Justin Ammons triple into the corner in right.
There by Justin Ammons, pulling it down the line. Nice shot, and like we've talked about, time in and time out. Great speed from the kid, getting over to third. Dove in head first, didn't really need to slide. Could have been on third with the stand-up triple, but I guess some style points and making sure that laundry gal gets the laundry done later.
Yeah, and Ammons, little display there of bull power, hitting it into the corner. And just it was an easy triple. Not even a doubt. And that will bring up Preston Pavlica, right fielder, 1-1 after hacking that one foul. So scoring with 2 outs there. Miners extend their lead for the bottom half of the seventh. And Pavlica grounds that one right up the middle. It's going to get past the pitcher. That will be an RBI. Ammons will score from an RBI single from Pavlica. 5-1 now, Miners. Vizcaíno hit a play. Kind of bounced funny off the top of the front of the mound there and made it just past his glove and right over the bag at second into center. No one was going to get it, so 2 runs scored with 2 away here in the top of the seventh for the Miners. Brings up Blake Benefield. The pitch. That one called. Strike 1. The pitch. Fouled away. 0-2.
Ball brought to you by First National Bank Alaska.
Benefield knocks that one again, foul, towards right field. And we'll do it again, 0-2.
Ball brought to you by OSKOMSI.
That one is chopped towards the mound, but foul. Started off right in front of the plate there. So Benefield staying alive, 0-2. The 0-2 pitch from Vizcaíno. Benefield rips that one, and that's going to be a single into left. So the inning continues for the Miners. Second, 2 away. And replacing Brooks in the lineup is Quinn Cotton.
I'm just saying, if it wasn't for that, we still might be winless.
That one in the dirt for ball number 1. That one in there called strike 1. Count is even. Cotton, that's going to be caught in right field for out number 3, but the Miners tack on 2 big insurance runs. 7th after this short break. Miners 5, Oilers 1. Hello and welcome to bottom of the 7th inning. Miners lead 5-1 over the Peninsula Oilers. Austin Dennis, the pitcher for the Miners, fires that one in for a ball, 1-0 to John Vizcaino. Miners looking close out this second half of the doubleheader as Dennis throws that one in for a strike, 1-1, and sweep it. They currently lead 5-1. Won the earlier game 11-1, and that one is hit up the middle by Vizcaino. It will fall for a base hit. So the Oilers aren't done. Still kicking down there.
Yeah, Vizcaino really trying to make up for those 2 runs he allowed in the top half of the 7 with that base hit.
And now that will bring up that one. Strom walked and had a single for an RBI. The lone RBI for the Oilers in this game. That went inside for ball number 1. Something both sides can be pretty thankful for is that it did not rain. We're going on almost 14 innings here total, and very little precipitation, I'll call it. That went in for a strike.
But a lot.
A lot of participation. Oh, yeah. 2 games worth thereabouts.
Yeah, very
very
fortunate that the skies held up.
That's
a
chopper to shortstop, over to second for 1. Go over to first will be late, so Vizcaino out at second. Strom reaches, but it will be one away. And top of the order now for the Oilers, Oliver Dunn will look to keep the Oilers alive with one away here in the bottom of the 7th. Pitch from Dennis. It's outside for ball number 1. The 1-0 pitch from Dennis is again outside. Thomas behind the plate now. Placed sharply through the lineup there. Again outside. 3-0. That one called for a strike. Looked an awful lot like those previous 3 pitches, but who am I to say? 3-1 count now with one away. Runner at first. That one called. Strike 2. Now the count is full. And that will be ball 4. He walked him.
And we will have a pitching change here. Calvin LeBrun comes in for Austin Dennis here in the 7th inning with 1 out. Miners lead 5-1. We'll be right back.
Welcome back here. One away, bottom of the 7th inning. Calvin LeBrun now into pitch for the Miners. Try and get these final 2 outs. Throws that first pitch for a ball. Runners at first and second. One away. Miners lead 5-1. in the bottom of the 7th here in this doubleheader, game 2. Final inning. That one outside, 2-0. I say final inning barring any comeback from the Oilers, and they got something brewing here with 2 on. Only 1 out. Pitch from LeBron. In there for strike, 2-1. The 5'10", right hand or lefty, sorry, out of Gonzaga. Just finished his junior season. That one goes for ball. 3-1. 3-1 the count. The pitch from LeBron. That one to left field. 2 away.
Now batting for your Peninsula Oilers. Third baseman from the University of Southern California. Number 20, John Thomas.
John Thomas heads to the plate for the Oilers. Last chance with 2 away.
Just a little quick Twitter update. We're at 708 followers now on the Matsu Miners Twitter. That is at ABL Miners. And Sabrina actually tweeted us, and I hear you. The video quality is a lot better at home. We will be back home in Palmer on the 15th to face the Chinooks. We have 2 more games here tomorrow and the next one, as this one is handled by Benefield, and he takes it. And that the last out.
That will do it here for game 2 of the doubleheader. Miners sweep it. They win this one 5-1. Outscore the Peninsula Oilers. They outscored them 16-2 here in this doubleheader across 14 innings. LeBron getting the final 2 outs, and just a big day bouncing back from the loss yesterday for the Miners.
Absolutely. Putting up 5 runs. A couple of insurance runs late. Obviously, they jumped out to an early 3-0 lead, but those last 2 insurance runs can't hurt at all in the 7th inning.
Absolutely. So now Miners have 2 more here in Kenai. They're playing again tomorrow, 7 p.m. That's when we'll be back for Troy Wisniewski. I'm Hunter Warning. Thanks for watching.
Let's go play some bingo.